Hello, welcome to Sean Snowday Presents. My name is Sean Snowday, and we are going to go over follow-up and how it brings in 82% of business. So we're just going to jump right into this. This is actually something that I wrote many years ago called Cold Leads to Hot Prospects in 30 days or less or your money back. Now, this video is for small businesses that are able to sell something at a discounted rate with a money back guarantee. That's the best way that this is going to work, but you can also use this in other ways, but it's specifically for people that can discount their products and services. So it won't work so much for people with a fiduciary responsibility, such as health insurance or something to that effect. Okay? So again, we're just going to jump into cold leads to hot prospects in 30 days or less or your money back. And again, this is for someone where you can guarantee them a certain price for 30 days and then it goes up. So have you ever really analyzed your business at all? You know, have you realized you were losing a ton of money on leads because you didn't have the proper way to follow up on them? So let me simplify this for you. You generate 100 leads a month. Okay, 20% are hot, 20% are not, and 60% are on the fence. This is going to get a little complicated. There's going to be a lot of numbers I throw out there, but just realize that if you get 100 leads, you're going to have 20 that you like, 20 that you don't like, and then 60% are going to be, let me think about it. Okay, so you distribute your hot leads to your top salespeople. That means your 20 leads that you have available, the 20%, you give those to your top salespeople. Now, you know the old 80-20 rule. The top 20% of your sales team gets the best leads, and not only that, they're the ones that close most of the leads. So you're not going to give your best leads, your Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross leads, to the new people or people that are not very good closers, okay? So now we're going to chase the best leads and close some sales, and life is good, right? We're relaxing, everything's wonderful. So we give 20% to our top producers. Now you have 80% left, okay? Those 80% of your leads are the unqualified leads, which is 20%, and the people on the fence, which is 60%. So 60 plus 20 is 80% of your leads are left. Are you following me? I know it gets a little complicated, but you gave away the 20 leads that you initially had to your top producers. So you only have 80 left, okay? Capiche? All right, so now you're going to give the rest of your team the 60% of warm leads, and the unqualified leads will go on the back burner or the new recruits. So some leads, they're just not good. They don't have a phone number. They don't have an email address. Someone put something funny in there, right? Thinking they're a clown just so they can get your free product. So without confusing you too much, and I know I already have, but there's a reason I have, it's important for me to let you know at this point, once you distribute those leads to your sales force, the 20-20-60 occurs again within their lead supply. So let me put it this way. If I have 1,000 leads, okay, and I take 20% of them, and I give 100 leads to my top producer, the best guy, those 100 leads, 20% of those leads are going to be good to him or her. 20% they're not going to like, and 60% are going to be on the fence. So this really drills down, and what I'm saying here is you're getting, you know, let me just throw all this math aside, okay? Eliminating the complications, let me ask you one question, as painful as it may seem. Every month, 80% of the leads you generate go down the drain, and the next month it happens again. So you're throwing away money when it comes down to your bottom line. And that's where this 11-step follow-up plan comes in. And here's my question. Wouldn't it be neat if you had a way to follow up with those leads while you close the hot ones? Well, that's what this video is all about, and exactly what you're going to experience over the next few minutes. Now, I want you to imagine working as hard as you do right now while generating more value with your prospects. You can even do this while on overseas business meetings, at local social events, or even when on vacation. This is all automated and it works gloriously. So sit back and relax while I take you on a journey that will teach you exactly what you need to do in order to make more money in less time with less effort within the next 30 days. Now, before we start, there are a few marketing tools that I need you to gather together that you already have in your possession and that I'm sure as a small business owner, you've already developed. Then I'm going to show you exactly how I do this, and you will experience a pest-free sales technique that few, if any, of your competitors are applying. The reason I know this is I try it on my own competitors, and they're not doing it. So here's the list of marketing tools you already have that you'll need in order to make more money in less time. It's your special report. This is going to be your money magnet. We spoke about this in other videos, and we'll show you how to make one, or we can make one for you. It's very simple. One of the things I do is I take your 30-second speech, I bullet point every sentence, I expound on that. Now you have a free report, okay? Your FAQs, these are questions that people ask all of the time. You're going to have them on your website, but you're also going to send them out. And we do a little bit of Inception. If you ever seen that movie, we're going to put the question in their head. So when you talk with them, they ask that question, and it overrides any objection they have. But we also want to have your top 10 objections. Your objection overrides your top 10 best testimonials, not your worst, as compared to, and a bonus report or a price list. Anything can work, okay? So if you don't have a bonus report, a white paper, or a price list, then I'll help you develop those if need be. But for right now, let's just get the homework done, okay? So once you have all of your sales marketing tools assembled and collected in one location, okay, so I want all your testimonials, all your objection overrides, all of your objections, all of your frequently asked questions, I want them all in one folder on your computer or somewhere. Just get everything all in one place. And once you have them all assembled in one location, then we can go to the next step, all right? And a few things you'll want to know about your current marketing tools. Now, these are not toys or something to be devalued. They are actually powerful money magnets. When used correctly, you can make hundreds, if not thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars with just a few clicks, contingent on what you're selling. Are you selling a VW or a Ferrari? So your FAQs are important because they can successfully counter complaints. Now, when someone comes to your website or office to complain, they receive a survey or a form to fill out with the FAQs. So it can actually transform the savage beast into a raving fan. I've seen it done 1,000 times. Most complainants simply want to be heard, and FAQs create the space for this dialogue. So when they're coming with a question or maybe a complaint, this will answer it, and you won't have to go through the rigmarole or talking with someone, okay? Objections are one of the most important tools for your sales force. When you have your top 10 objections available to your team, they will be armed with certain facts about your company that will increase your sales focus and awareness, as well as your profit margins. So the objections are also the precursor to your next tool, and that's the objection overrides. So an objection overrides are the single most effective weapon you will have in your armory when it comes to sales. Everybody knows this, and they are important for marketing because you're going to learn how to use your objections and your objection overrides and testimonials in this video. And if I can show you how to use something like that in a white paper, I just want you to imagine what it would be like when you apply it to your business. Okay? This is what we do for our clients. Now, the testimonials were mentioned as another tool. In your arsenal, there is a reason for that fact, okay? As you already know, testimonials are used to show social proof of your skills and experience. They can be used as an instrument to overcome a negative mindset of your prospects. So we're going to go on, and what I initially called this were the 11 steps to $1 million lifestyle, okay? But I want to be more realistic. This may not make you $1 million, but it could. And at the very least, it will enrich your lead source and advance your conversion rate. Okay, that has been proven again and again. Your bonus reports are where you add more value than expected. It will be the information that your prospect didn't expect, but it will be free and received anyhow. It will have the wow factor and will make your prospect more receptive to future communications. So the bonus report would be something that adds a lot more value than what they initially thought they were going to receive. So before I go over the 11 steps, I want to give you 2 warnings. One of them I went over in another video, and that is your inner consumer. So I was explaining to someone very close to me how I close more sales than most people, and they were completely appalled with my techniques, okay? And it's because those techniques were used on them and they didn't like it, okay? So I'm going to give you an example. My friend went to an event, and at the event, the lawyer said, listen, if you buy my services right now, they're this much money. But at the end of this event, when I walk out the door, the price goes up. And everyone in the room got mad. Now, this was an older generation, people born in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. So they didn't like that being done. They didn't like the fact, they were like, we should have time to think about it. And we want to know, right? But he offered them a 30-day money-back guarantee. So they were really mad that someone would come in, have an event, give them a special offer, and then take it away and say the price goes up when I walk out the door. So once I found out how much this particular individual that was really angry at that technique, once I found out how much they loved coupons, I asked them, what is the difference between me offering a price reduction with an hour time limit than a coupon with a 7-day time limit? Now, you already know the answer to that, okay? But we all have this little voice that says, I wouldn't want anyone to market to me that way, and I wouldn't do it myself. Now, this is your inner saboteur, and it is the still small voice that echoes reason but resounds insanity. Don't listen to it. I'm telling you, limitations and urgency are 2 of the biggest principles applied in sales, and everyone has been doing it since the beginning of time, right? Everyone has been saying, get this now. There's only a limited amount of them. So if your inner consumer says, I would never do that, give it a shot. The second warning I have is preparation. Now, this is not an overnight matter. Marketing campaigns required invested time and money. And you will learn a lot in this video, and I unleash many of the secrets required to scrape the money you left on the table in your wallet. But there's a lot more to follow up than just this campaign and just creating a manual campaign, okay? You get this automated. This has to be automated in order for it to be very fruitful and successful, so you can make money while you're on vacations, at parties, or even while you're sleeping. Now, here are the 10 musts to run this complete campaign. So you probably want to take a snapshot of this. And there is a timeline to it, but it's okay because you could pretty much figure it out, and I'll tell you the timeline as we move forward. So if you'd like to download this video, or if you have access to it, you'll be able to download it. It depends on if you're at a live event or if you're just watching this video on some type of hosted site or in a membership site. The white paper and the worksheets for this complete campaign are at dramaticallyincreasesales.com. And you could build the complete campaign. Just go to dramaticallyincreasesales.com to build the complete campaign. And the timeline also comes with that. There's copy is included. So all you have to do is right-click on it and then download it for more details, all right? So that's dramaticallyincreasesales.com. Okay, so my name is Sean Snowday. I'm here to make a powerful difference in your life, in your business, so you can be with the people you love, sleep at night, and have peace of mind.